Well, Paytm has recently launched a new feature on its app which is called UPI Lite. This is to basically make sure that users who have small value transactions are able to use this feature more efficiently and in a very, very efficient manner, which is less time consuming. Now, remember, UPI Lite was launched in September 2022. But what does this really mean for users like you and I? And what does this really mean for Paytm as a business? We're now joined by Mr. Narendra Yadav, who's of course a Senior VP at Paytm, to take us through all the details. Mr. Yadav, first things first, tell us the key features of UPI Lite.
Yeah. So as you are well aware that India has made great progress in terms of digital payments. UPI has been instrumental in this journey of digital payments, where UPI has gone to nooks and corners of the country, and Paytm has been one of the major players that has taken UPI to every nook and corner of this country. UPI has already made digital payments very simple for users. People can make small value, large value payments from UPI on any shop in the country. Now, what UPI Lite does to UPI is that, users can see it as an advanced feature on the top of UPI. So, there may be some issues that users might have felt. For example, during peak hours, their transactions may be going in pending state or may be failing. So, in the case of UPI Lite, practically there will be no failure, because the way this technology works is that whether user's bank account is available or not available, it does not matter. UPI Lite payment will go through. So, success rate of UPI Lite payments will be extraordinary. Practically user will feel almost no case of failed transaction in UPI Lite, especially when it comes to merchant payments. The second important thing is that in the case of UPI Lite, the payments will happen in one click. And there will be no need of PIN, especially for small value payments. The third important feature is that a large number of users used to say that when they go to update their bank passbook, their statement is cluttered with very, very small value payments. There used to be thousands of payments. Now in the case of UPI Lite, there will be just one single entry. So bank account statement, when they see, there's just one single entry.
It sounds very interesting. You have taken us through top 3 key features. I'm sure there are many other features as well. But when you mentioned that a user will not to punch in the PIN, will that somehow compromise on the privacy aspect?
No.
What's your take?
No, rather for any kind of digital payment, as a company, we understand that security is the foremost feature.
Absolutely.
People need to be comfortable that it is absolutely secure. So when the way UPI Lite has been designed is that it does not compromise on any security aspect of digital payment. Payment will happen only from a device, that is binded to the user, which has been done in the beginning. Payment will happen from a balance that has been allocated by the user from his bank account after entering a PIN. But when he is making these small value payments from his trusted device, from a balance that he has already created, those payments will happen without PIN. From security perspective, I see no reason because of which it will be, it will anyway compromise on security. Rather, security will be great.
So it's safe.
Yeah, it's
safe. Quicker, and it's far more efficient than, of course, the main app.
Yeah.
Not to say that the main app is not, but just for small value
As
payments.
I said, that it is advanced feature on top of UPI.
Right. But the main question here is that while you are talking about it, many users may not know about this feature. The real struggle now for, I think, Paytm will be to migrate the users who are doing these transactions on the main site to sort of push them to UPI Lite.
Yeah.
I know, but many of the users who are actually using Paytm might not know. So how will you make sure that they migrate to UPI Lite? Is there some kind of ads or some kind of in-app promotions or pop-ups do you have?
Right. So as you rightly mentioned, that launching a feature is one aspect. The more important, many times what becomes even more important is that whether user is able to access that feature or not. So we are going to have a 3-layer marketing plan for that. The first, we are going to leverage our media, digital media, print, radio, etc., to make users aware about this feature. The second is that we have kept this feature right on top of Paytm homepage.
You know, maybe let's see a demo of how you can activate UPI Lite on your Paytm app.
Perfect, that will be great. So to activate UPI Lite, what users need to do is they just need to open their Paytm app, come on the home page. Right on the home page, they will find an icon called UPI Lite. They click on UPI Lite icon. It takes them to a page where it says that add money to UPI Lite balance. They enter an amount and post that amount entry. I mean, they just need to click on add money to UPI Lite. It will ask for his UPI pin, and as soon as user enters a pin, it is done. For the benefit of users, maybe I will just show them that where they can find this feature on home page. It is right there on the home page as soon as user opens the app.
So it's a one-click movement that will take you to
the UPI Lite page, and there it can be easily activated. And once it is activated, when they are making payment to a merchant, it will come on top so that payments can seamlessly go through UPI Lite.
You know, now that we're talking about UPI and of course digital payments, I have to ask you this question about UPI going global. And we've heard that the government has, you know, on several occasions in the past that we should not just be making in India, but making in India for the world. And the digital payments ecosystem, of which, you know, you have the first movers advantage of, has really sort of propelled the digital economy in the country. And I have to ask you this, so what are your aspirations as far as taking a payment globally is concerned? Because the government has just announced, you know, pact with Singapore on, you know, taking UPI global. Then there are also talks about UPI for NRIs. Give us an insight into your global aspirations. Will Paytm want to sort of, you know, venture into other markets? You know, how are you looking at this opportunity?
So as you mentioned that Paytm has been a pioneer of digital payments. We have been a company that has constantly come up with all kinds of innovative solutions when it comes to digital payment. We pioneered QR code, we pioneered mobile-based payment in the country, and we continue to bring such innovations to the market. When UPI is accepted beyond India, it is a matter of great pride that India is able to ascertain its supremacy when it comes to digital payments. So Paytm is definitely going to participate in it, and as part of UPI Pay Now real-time settlement between international countries, Paytm is going to bring this feature to its users very soon.